it's not an Italian place.
They say gabagool. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but yeah.
I just found out
pronounce capicoli.
Oh yeah, is that what it is?
Capicoli?
It's a cold cut lunch meat.
Okay.
I love cold cut Italian meats, and they are tremendously bad for you as far as
a little bit of sodium in them, I hear.
Yeah, more than. But I mean, I've eaten entire plates full of Italian meats with the assurance that one of my good friends Kyle says that sodium doesn't matter.
It's true. Temporary bloating, and then you're just you again.
Yep.
Yeah. The fact that the next morning all my veins are bulging, my face is red, nah. Breaking capillaries on my cheeks.
You save so much money on bone broth, though.
That's true. Yeah, bone broth. Not
you know
cheap.
that Alex had to take down some of his coronavirus cure products, right? He was getting threatened by the FDA.
I was disappointed because Taylor said if you claim that you can fix the coronavirus, the FDA will absolutely butt fuck you. And then what happened to Alex Jones is they tapped on his shoulder and said, "Dear sir, you need to take those down."
So basically the way that works is the FDA or the NAD, National Advertising Division of the FDA, they will come to you if you're one of those people. And if your claims aren't like too egregious, they'll be like, shut this shit down. You have to change your packaging immediately. Okay, you can sell through your current inventory, but shut this shit down. Some companies and some small companies in the middle of this corona thing will be like, nah, we're going to risk it. And then they'll sell for a couple more weeks. And then the FDA prepares a case and then that company's out of business forever. And so like that's generally how it goes as far as misleading products. But yeah, the FDA and the NAD are hounding companies right now, especially like up and coming new companies online that are like, hey, you just take this special CBD oil with vitamin C in it and you won't get corona. And it's like,
oh, well, dude, if they can get rid of CBD, that would be so amazing. I'm so tired of seeing CBD smart nano water and CBD toilet paper. And the worst part is knowing that there's some thought on Instagram, which, by the way, why are they allowed to have their big eye puppy filters if they're advertising is knowing that they're selling it somewhere. Like I'm so over CBD.
You're in California. You're in ground zero for all this pot shit.
Is CBD bad in some way? Like
it's nothing.
Preface. It's some guy I fly a paraglider with gave it to his very old dog, and he said it was a miracle for this dog and all this joint issues, and it like took 4 years off him.
It does help. It helps dogs a lot. I've heard that exact same thing. And then also like my grandpa, who's in his mid-70s trucker. That's what he did before he was a farmer. And he has like that. His hands are the size of my head, which is mind blowing. They're just enormous farmer hands that have been beat to shit so many times, that like it regrows with new bones and everything. And he was like, yeah, Taylor, I can't close my hand very well. I started, your grandma told me to take this CBD shit. And I was like, I'm not trying to get high. I just don't want to, have my hand not closed. He took it. He was able to close his hand within about 3 weeks. Then he was like, this shit makes me too tired. I don't like it. I'm stopping. I'd rather have a fucked up hand. And so he stopped taking it entirely. And so, yeah, that's where he's at. It seems to help a lot of people. But also, something that I saw come out is like it elevates your liver enzymes a lot, which is apparently very not good to have elevated liver enzymes. I don't know exactly why. But, yeah, that's awesome thing.
My wife has trouble with her hands, but look, we all have our things. Her mom's hands aged kind of early. Like even when I first met her in her 40s, her mother's hands were always delicate, and now I see Jackie on that same path. And I've had to retrain her. Like, you get a Ziploc bag that's fighting you, you get Colin, you get me. That's not Jackie stuff right there. Like you got something heavy to lift, you got something that vibrates like a vacuum cleaner or something. I know. And she just can't have that. That's not for her anymore.
Has she tried CBD?
No.
If she has arthritis, like that's one of the things that's genuinely good for her. Maybe she should try a little bit.
Yeah, we went to a hand surgeon, and he's like, yep, you got arthritis, and it's the kind that sucks, and I can't help you with. Maybe we'll try that.
This is just the new you. Yeah,
that's like a quote. He's like, I can write you a prescription for a maid because vacuuming's bad. All that like vibrate vacuuming, and there's another thing that vibrates. I can't remember what it was, but that's a problem.
It's that old. It's that.
I can't imagine what
years ago. Yeah, where he's just like going to the doctor, and they're. Oh, go ahead, Dick. Sorry.
No, I was making a vibrator joke.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you let someone else hold that
Damn
now.
it.
We're trying to do that with my dad. He got a hernia.
Vibrated.
Yeah, with a vibrator. My mom's vibrator is huge, the size of a fire hose. He got a hernia picking it up. He was helping my sister put up a batting cage in the backyard, and he never waits for anybody. Which used to be funny because you just let him fuck it up, but then he herniated himself. I don't know, in his stomach. So now we're like, look, man, you gotta just stop. You got a bunch of guys here you can text. You got two. Let the 4-year-old nephew do it before you, but please stop it.
Yeah.
Is your dad, when I called into your show a year and a half ago, is your dad that fucker who doesn't serve meat hot? Because that's unacceptable.
No, that's my brother-in-law's dad, who's an insane person. No, my dad's an incredible chef. He would never do that.
When I stepped away from the show earlier, I don't know if you saw me look at the door and leave for a bit. Jackie had dropped something on her hand. Kitchen thing from the pantry, and she dropped on her, and she really hurt it. Like it's bleeding and it's smashed to some extent. And it's like, woman, you have an almost 17-year-old boy, probably right next to you. You offload jobs like that to us,
Yeah.
That's the new you.
Yeah, Colin can handle that easy.
Yeah.
Start passing that off to Colin. Or Hope's there as well.
Yeah.
What's she doing? She's got conscripts wandering around the house.
You're right. Colin's first choice. Let the boys carry the heavy shit. Or me. Yeah. I would have got